You
Should
can
start
go suck a
juicing.
wiener if you do not like the show.
I was thinking
So fuck
about
off now. This
Be
is
a
Monday
juicer.
Motivation. Viewer discretion advised.
Then CrossFit.
it. Flip over some tires.
Hey man, don't knock the tire.
And
What happened?
Whoa.
Did something happen? Yeah.
whip those ropes around. Where'd they go?
Yeah.
Oh, the music stopped. Hi, we're back.
Hi.
I'm back.
Welcome.
All three of you.
Wow.
Yes.
Welcome.
Look out. Okay. We're on,
Let's
we're on a-
jump right into it,
we're on a
everybody.
membership pledge. We're on a shortened time frame here, so let's rock and roll. Well, what do you want
Do
to start
it.
with
Welcome.
first? Oh, Spaniard. I know what we want
Yeah.
to start with first. You said
Sure.
you had, based on my job, I've been missing for a while. Hi, thanks for tuning in, all 7 of you. And with my job, been busy with the big nationwide short.
I'll turn this damn bus around.
There it is, the nationwide school bus driver shortage. Times is tough, as they say. Now they're saddling us with vaccine mandates from the state and from the feds, and we'll get to that. But Spaniard sent me a text here this morning. Hey there.
Good evening.
Spaniard sent
Said that the governor implemented the National Guard to man the buses.
really?
Wow.
Yeah. So
I mean, he's within his rights to do that.
yeah. So I mean, the kids got to get to their classes. So
Wow.
you activate.
I mean,
the
those
national-
are going to be the safest buses ever.
Fuck yeah. So man, we had a big long conversation about that. Are they going to have their full uniform on? Are they going to have guns? You know,
They
can
should have all the
kill, like,
above.
so many
They're
birds
being
with-
deployed. They should.
yeah, they can kill so many birds with one stone.
Yeah.
So there you go,
Safest
Ogre. You could be the
fucking
hero
system
tomorrow.
ever.
You walk in there like you fucking know
I mean, no,
place.
this isn't turning into a police state.
No.
No, not at all.
Well, they don't have to wear the uniforms, you know, or you choose the uniform they wear, but you know.
Well,
As long as they have their
How are they
PT
gonna-
belts, they're going to be just fine.
what are they going to do? Only have school on 2 weekends a month?
But
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
He's
I'll
been
be
gone
here
for a
all
while.
week.
He'll be here all week.
Hold on a second. My son always wants to get in touch with me. Every Monday at 7:00.
Interesting.
on the dot, that's very weird.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's great.
I think
Super.
he does it on purpose,
He's very punctual.
and he refuses to. He refuses to watch.
You didn't
Because he
hug him
said
enough when he was
I'm a
growing up, did you?
I'm a liberal tree hugger.
That is very true.
I'm all kicked back. I'm not a fucking tree hugger.
should
Anyway, so the National
all the
Guard
bees
driving school
anyways.
buses. I don't know if that would be okay. So you could drive a what do they call it? The deuce and a
7
half.
tons.
Yeah.
I have a 7-ton
whole
license,
motor
believe it
pool.
or not.
Yeah.
But-
I had a fake one.
Do you have passenger endorsements as a Army
Sir,
truck
this
driver?
is covered under the United States government. You don't need any of the federal CDLs to do that kind of stuff.
That's a
Mm.
state thing.
Yeah.
Well,
the
if the
states-
governor says no, you don't need to do it, then I don't think you need to do it.
What the fuck are you doing back there? Are you gonna,
I thought it was going to take
Fart
a
on my
shit
head?
right in your head.
yeah,
That
you
would be
stink. You
entertaining.
did just take a big shit, didn't you,
Hmm.
Spaniard? No, I was talking
Instead of
to Ted.
school buses, they should use the military vehicles. That would be so much cooler.
They
Anyways.
should fly them in with helicopters like they did in Nam.
Heck
Make
yeah.
it fun. Yeah,
Land them
man.
at the football field.
Fast rope them in. Kindergarten.
Yeah, give me.
No, we don't got time for that. Just get a C-17 and just throw them out the back with a parachute.
And then to pick them up, you do the whole, the loop, the whole CIA thing, the, what do you call it? Skylatch, skyhook. Just get them all.
Oh yeah, with the helicopter.
Like Batman, where they
Yeah, like Batman. There's your solutions right there, man. You guys will go down in history as the best run system in the
You guys would get a lot of funding.
give that to
Hell
my
yeah.
boss. I'm gonna call him up right now. Well, not
Do it.
Say,
No,
"Hey,
you walk in tomorrow. You walk in
Boss.
tomorrow with your big gulp, and you slam it on his desk or her desk, and you say, "I solved it."
they're not
You
there.
lay it
Big
all
gulp.
out.
I'd have to drive to a different building.
Oh,
Yeah.
far away or
Why would I drink a big gulp?
I don't know. I just picture. I just picture. I don't know. I just picture you with a. You don't drink an actual big gulp, but you still got the big gulp mug.
Of Diet Pepsi
No.
the minute he wakes up.
No.
Pipe down over there. I'm getting some editorial comments from
See,
Peanut Gallery.
my vision is correct.
Yes. pretty much is.
Steve, our code guy. Speaking of Pepsi,
Okay. So what else we got? All right, Doc. You. Hello, Steve. How you been?
Yo.
So you're gonna upset somebody who's sitting right over there. So take it easy.
Right.
All right. So now, Doc, you're our resident Big Brother expert.
Oh, I am.
Was
Aren't
that a
I?
question or a statement?
No, that's a
Because
statement.
Oh yes, you are. So what's the latest and greatest? I understand.
Oh
there's
man, the most racist season of Big Brother in history. That's what's going on right now.
Now, is it racist because all the black people got together and said we're gonna?
Oh yeah, because they actively excluded all of the white people.
Not
They
racist.
legit were racist about it. But anyways, for who I want to win, I want Xavier to win. I think he has the best shot. He definitely positioned himself like in the middle pretty good. And he's
Is
a
that the
strong
big fat
competitor.
gay guy?
No. That guy's gonna go out first.
Really? I kind of
Yeah,
like him.
him or Tiffany. I think Tiffany's not in a good place either.
Oh, see now Linda brings
Yeah,
up.
they're making a point, but they're still being racist about it, though. I mean,
I think that you don't think there was a little. That's a marionette thing. There wasn't. You don't
What's
think there?
that?
No, that wasn't.
I
That
think
wasn't
this whole.
this.
I mean,
trying to-
I have a
I'm
theory.
gonna have to
Or,
start watching.
You don't think there was a
me and the
little
wife have a
puppet
theory that
mastered
this
by,
whole season is orchestrated
Well, that's what I was getting.
and
at.
choreographed.
Yeah, well, I don't know about choreograph, but
dancing.
I mean, there
I
was
like
had to
dancing.
be some. What is it? CBS? What's it on?
CBS.
Oh, hold on a second. You've
One
ups-
of-
you've
Yeah,
upset
I'm with
the Big
Azure.
Brother crowd.
What happened? I
One of
must
the
have. I missed
girls
this. I must have
actually
missed
said-
something.
One of the girls actually said that she did not try out this year. She usually tried out like every year, but she did not try out this year. CBS called her. So they said it.
Oh, the CBS people, the CBS producer that called her. So this woman is an African American, I take it. Okay, I see. You know, I noticed that when I watched the. Well, excuse me. When I was sitting in the same room that the premiere was on, I was watching them and they were doing weren't they rolling big dice or some shit on the first? I don't know. I've only seen like 3 episodes.
Yeah, that was the
total
very
of the
first
show.
episode.
Yeah, the very first one. I remember sitting there and I thought to myself, I think they're all actors.
Yeah.
Azrae, what happened? Hold on, Azrae.
I think
When
the
they
only
were-
one that wasn't an actor was what's her name, Brittany, and she's just so oblivious to everything that I think they were just playing a prank on her. Like everyone else was an actor in that show.
Well,
Aren't most
what
Britneys,
I'm
though?
saying, when they brought him out on the first episode and they introduced everybody, I don't know if I said anything to Linda or not, but I thought to I remember thinking, I'm like, man, I don't remember as being this many black people on the show to
Yeah,
begin with. There seemed like there's
They
an awful
usually-
lot.
They usually only have at least no more than 3.
They have like 2 or 3 and they get voted off. What happened, Azrae, on Big Brother is that a group of how many? What is it? 6, 7?
a group of 6. Yeah,
Group of 6 African Americans on Big Brother got together and formed their group called the Cookout, which is kind of funny in itself. I thought that was kind of, I'm like, that's kind of a weird name, but I guess the Cookout, whatever. So they got together and they voted. That was their voting block, and they've stuck together to the end. And now there's 6 left, and they're all black. So
I
they
mean
got rid-
that's not
they
like
got
a
rid of-
problem in of itself to make an alliance, but when they like go out and say like, hey, we're not going to invite any white people, that's racist. Like, because if you turn that around, and if white people were the ones that were making the alliance and be like, hey, we're not going to invite any black people, let's just vote them all out, everyone would look at that and be like, hey, that's the most racist thing ever.
Well, we've kind of been doing that for quite a long time. So-
Any Latinos on the
Yeah, there's a
no.
couple. They got voted off too.
they're all gone.
Doc!
Why are you yelling?
Doc, that's what they've done every single year of Big Brother.
Now you
They
thought
have
it.
voted out the black people every single year right away. That's
I
why
don't
it is-
believe that to be true, because I remember seeing a bunch in jury.
Is she
and
doing
stuff.
this or this?
I wasn't looking.
The ratings
She
and the
gets very
ratings
ups- she
plummet.
gets very upset with, with Big Brother.
Yeah,
No,
CBS made it a rule this
These
year
are
that
the
50% had to be
first
people
time
of color.
Black people will be in the jury too.
Oh,
Ooh,
jury. We're not talking about court. What are you?
Do you
talking
know
about?
what the cookout
Dun,
means?
dun, dun.
Or do you know what cookout means?
Do you know what the cookout means? No, tell me. Azure checking in.
I'm
My
not
black
sure.
expert. She is officially my black expert. I'm not making a joke.
Hmm.
What does the cookout mean? It means having a big cookout. Is it like? isn't
That's
there
what
a
I thought.
movie?
Like throwing some ribs on the grill or something.
Yeah, playing dominoes.
I thought it was a sexual thing.
A cookout?
Yeah, like it was like an orgy. No,
Well, that's a pullout.
oh.
Are you going to answer, Azure?
Well, the delay.
Thanks for just
You got-
checking in. I forgot about him.
See, in Genovia, that's like a
I don't
Tuesday.
know.
See, I don't know. Hey, that's my brother. Take it easy. You can yell at Doc all you want. Okay.
Sean could
Sean-
come to the cookout.
Oh, well, see, I could, but apparently I would be voted off on Big Brother.
Oh, in a heartbeat. Because you're
Yeah.
white.
So they had,
I mean, this is just setting up for next season to be the most racist season in history. Because then it's just going to be white versus black next season.
Then there you go.
Oh.
That should be the next one.
And,
the
and,
next
and
big-
it's only going to increase our racial divide. This isn't doing anything to help us.
I don't think Big Brother. How's Big Brother going to help?
I mean, they have a large audience. I mean, they're pretty
Yeah,
influential.
I guess they do. That's
Hmm.
true. Talking about ratings plummeting. Remember when? Let's get off this subject real quick before I'm sleeping on the deck.
Roger.
Sean would
Oh.
not because he good with black people. What the hell is that supposed to make?
No, she's saying that you're good, so they won't vote you off right away.
Yeah, they would.
No, they'd probably keep you around. Never mind, I don't want to go there.
Yeah, let's just move on.
Yeah.
Remember a couple years ago? Speaking of black people, remember with the NFL kneeling and everybody was going to stop watching. They
Oh.
were going to their ratings were going to plummet and they were going to lose so much money and
yes,
nobody's going to like the NFL anymore because what is it?
NFL's bankrupt.
Yeah,
and
go
all that.
woke, go woke, go broke, or whatever the
Yeah.
wingers say. Well,
Stands are pretty full.
I heard that
What'd you
this
hear?
from Thursday night till Sunday morning, a lot of people were shot in Chicago. No, well that's true.
60.
too. But from
60.
Thursday
Holy cow. Rookie numbers.
from Thursday night to Sunday night, a record was set for legal sports bets placed.
Hmm.
And the number of bets and the amount of money bet on what are those
Okay,
ones
but
you-
placing a bet and watching the games are totally different things.
Like
It-
DraftKings and-
it's money. It's money generated
Money,
because
baby.
of NFL football. I haven't got the ratings, the because I didn't Google it, but I don't have the ratings for what the ratings were. But like Female Supreme just said, the stadiums were full. Of course, they were full, and the most sports bets ever.
A lot of stadiums were yelling, chanting, "Fuck you, Biden! Fuck you, Joe Biden!"
Ooh,
Like a lot of the college games were doing that.
I must have missed that.
I must have.
must
I
have
seen
watched
something come
the-
up on my Facebook, and it was
must
it was
be
more
watching the
than a
wrong
few different
games.
games that they were doing that at.
Well, they're
Mostly in the South.
well. What a surprise! Speaking of Biden, you guys, fine gentlemen that you are, what's your take on this vaccine mandate from the feds? Is it just is it a political move that's going to go away in the courts? Is it terrible overreach by a Marxist commie president trying to
Absolutely.
take over? Thinks he's king, or is it a good idea for the knuckleheads that don't want to get vaccinated?
I think
for
it's a
some
horrible idea because most of the people that you're talking about here are potentially people that have already gotten the disease and don't need the vaccine. So there's a good number of people that don't really necessarily need the vaccine, and you're going to make them get the vaccine anyways. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm not gonna
And
blame
is an
you.
overreach of government. So fuck off.
Ooh,
Well, there you go,
he
Thank
told
you.
you that.
Spaniard.
I would have to concur with Doc, and in most sense. I just
Have you
feel
never
that
gotten the flu twice?
too much, man. There's just way too much. It's just now with the whole Texas abortion thing. It's just there's. I was going to say it. There's too many old white men pulling the strings here, and I'm tired of it. It's just people need to just stay the fuck at home and just do your own thing and let people live out their pursuit of happiness their own way. At that.
I resemble that old white man remark. Thank you very much.
Well, no, I'm sorry.
Well, you are old and you are white.
You're not old.
Well,
Oh,
thanks.
yeah, he is.
And I'm not white either.
Wait, what?
I'm gay. I'm gay. Yes, I'm not an old white man. I'm an old gay man.
I'm talking politicians. I'm talking the old white politicians.
I think, yeah, your body, your choice. I love that how people that are anti-abortion say that like they believe it. That's I don't.
Making people do something is totally different from having people do it themselves. Providing the people the means is totally different. Making them do it is a completely different story.
See, I'm stuck on this. I kind of think it's I don't know if it comes down to a state or if it is federal, but I mean, like, I got there's 6 of us. My parents had 6 kids. Okay, I'm number 6. 1, 2,
Don't
3, and
snitch on the
4.
snitch.
What happened?
Don't snitch on the snatch.
No, I'm not sure about that one. Okay. Thanks, Carrie.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by. I'm trying not to.
She definitely got my attention, though.
They're not being made to do it. You don't have to. Yeah, that's the whole idea what a mandate is. The Fed said if you're an employer and you have over 100 employees, they have to be vaccinated or tested or whatever. I guess you could be tested. But like in you got to be tested every week. But anyway, I got there's 6 of us, brothers and sisters. 1, 2, 3, and 4 have one of them funny little marks on their arm up here from a smallpox vaccination. 5 and 6, me and my sister Beth, we don't have them because smallpox was
I got it.
gone.
Oh, I
Pretty
get
much
it now.
by
I
that
get
point.
the shirt. I get it.
So I mean, does a public health thing override? Are people? You know, you got smallpox vaccinations. They didn't know what was in the
What
smallpox
about herpes?
vaccination.
What about herpes?
What about herpes? They don't have a vaccination for
That was a
herpes.
public, you know, back in the 70s, everybody was doing those, you know, those sex orgies, and people were getting STDs left and right. And, you know, nobody was nobody gave a shit. There was no mandate on wearing anything or getting the syphilis, the syphilis vaccine or whatever the fuck they had back then. I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to prove a
Yeah,
point.
Vic, that's actually kind of fun. That's a good one, Vic. So I don't know. I'm kind of against the federal government coming in and saying, you know, don't do this. But I guess I'm more concerned. Yeah, I believe it's a person's right to get it and stuff. But my thing is, I don't understand the people that just flat out refuse. Like I got people at work that every time I got to ask them now because the state of Illinois started with the mandate for schools and school workers and bus drivers and all that stuff for school buses.
Yeah.
So they got to come in and I got to give them these fucking forms and they're like, I don't know what's in the vaccine and what's going on with this and what happened, who's held responsible. If
I mean, in all fairness, our
makes me
government
sterile.
doesn't
I'm
have
like,
the
I'm
best
not
track
really
record
not a
when it comes to testing on its own people.
Well, it's not really testing either. It's been
I know, but
tested.
I mean, there's a lot of animosity there, so there's a lot of distrust with the government. I mean, come on. I mean, just look at this past election too. Of course, there's going to be a lot of distrust because a lot of people think the election was rigged, so they're not going to believe anything that comes out of the current president's mouth.
I was in Grenada in 1990.
Yeah, that's because they believe bullshit. If you say how's that go? If you say a lie enough, it becomes true or something, or a lie is not a lie if you believe it to be true, or you say a lie enough, you're going to have a lot of stupid motherfuckers that are going to believe you eventually. I mean, you can't just they keep repeating the same thing, and you know, just because people don't believe it doesn't mean that, or just because people believe something happened or something is wrong doesn't make it so.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you don't get it, just wear the mask.
They got the Wisconsin senator.
I mean, I don't know why everyone's
on
freaking
video
out. 'Cause, like
saying it was all
the total
bullshit, too.
death like percentage for the virus is down to like 0.02.
Say that again.
The total death percentage, like if you get it, you have like a 0.02% chance of dying. It's going down significantly.
Yeah, see, Carrie brings up a good point too. How bad can the vaccine be? Pfizer created Viagra. Boing. Thank you, but I mean, I don't
understand that.
That's a good. I don't understand it. I don't. When did? When did
we've been eating shit?
When
We've
did,
been eating shit since we were born.
Viral biologists or whatever the fuck they are, geneticists. When did they become like evil overlords out to?
I have no idea.
Murder everybody.
I know. But see, I mean, you look at majority of the population of what they put in their mouths, eating wise, the obesity rate, and you're telling me that people are outraged of being told how to. I mean, it just goes with let them fucking die. Then what else you want me to say? I can never be president. I would just say then fucking die. All right, fucking die.
I mean, most of the people that are in Israel have the
railroad
vaccine.
Issues. All right, let's change the railroad.
Next people that are getting the virus and dying are people with the vaccine. So, I mean, even if you do get the vaccine, you still have a good chance of dying. So, I guess, I don't know. Maybe people are just not comfortable with it enough. So, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you.
I'd like to do. Wayne, how could we find out other than surveys? Is just social media and Twitter people sounding off on that. But I would like to know. I would like to really have a realistic interview with people and just ask 3 questions. Those 3 questions. What are your thoughts? What and just kind of get a general understanding, because it does. I'm miffed of these theories that of people are saying. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense, man. It's just, I don't get it.
The thing, I don't get it either. And that's the whole thing too, is that the shit it was going down. It's not going to go away altogether because it's out there. It's a virus. Yes. But it's going, we got at the beginning of the fucking summer, May there, you could take the mask off. If you're vaccinated, you take them, blah, 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 blah. And things were getting back to normal. And then it just shot up again. And they're like, take the fucking vaccine and maybe we could control this a little better.
Shut everything back down again.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point. I mean, the point is that, like, if you look at Israel again, most of the people there are vaccinated, but the virus is still running rampant anyway. So the vaccine isn't really being as effective as they initially thought. So if it's not as effective, why get it?
They probably gave them that secret Jew vaccine. That's terrible. That's terrible. I retract that statement. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see the yes, okay, it's everybody's choice, but I mean, like wearing a mask and shit, you have governors in states where they're just saying like, we're not going to give your schools money to pay your teachers if you make the kids wear masks.
Then don't. Our kids will be stupid then. All right, how about that? How about that?
Right?
When you're dying in your bed there, fucking governor, and our kids are stupid because we didn't have funding and you're going to die because there's no doctors. How about that? There you go.
Because there's no doctors. Because it's, I don't know.
Let's just go back to the fucking, what is that? What was that book with the kids that were landing on that island? And what was it? Lord of the Flies. Let's just go there. Lord of the Flies. Fuck no, no more malls.
I'd really rather not. Thank you. No.
I'm all for this anarchy.
That's not good.
Man.
I'd pass on that all the way. All right. Well, enough of this. Now that we've
I had a weird thought the other day. You know how you remember those Purge movies? How awesome they are.
One of them. Never saw one of them.
Yes.
How awesome they are. But instead of doing a purge like that, I submit that we should put like in the middle of like the Mojave Desert, away from everyone, a Hunger Games type area, city, and you can go there if you want to purge, and just let people at it
and kill you.
Oh no, yeah, you can go and kill people, and people can kill you, and you could go and steal money. We'll have like treasure chests out there and stuff.
That sounds like a great idea. Sounds like New York City.
Yeah, right. It kind of does.
Or the Bishop Ford Freeway over in Chicago.
Yeah. Yikes.
Holy shit. I don't drive anymore. Fuck that.
But I think it would be entertainment for all. I'd watch that.
I think so too.
And they could have it on pay-per-view or whatever streaming service, I guess.
Yeah, people would pay big bucks for that.
Yeah. Like the Running Man with
with Governor Ventura.
The Baker Fields murder. Stick around.
Oh, that's the Mars one.
No, I know. I'm just throwing it all out.
I
I'm just
know,
thinking,
They should not treat people who are unvaccinated.
all
I
right.
completely disagree.
What happened?
we should just not treat people.
Just
No, I
not treat
believe it.
people.
That's
Bonnie, I've had so many fucking diseases
I don't
that
know
they
about
don't
that.
even know how I got it or how to even visit. So I mean, the worst is yet to come. So this I'm just saying right now, as a lab rat back in the day, the worst is yet to come.
Yeah, I guess we'll know in about 5 years or so.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, 2024, it's coming.
That's right.
Yeah,
Get Trump big enough.
yeah. No, that had nothing to do with any political thing. I'm just saying that's it's
that's what
uh,
you're waiting for.
we'll be at the Delta. Let me see, we're at Delta right now. It's going to be at Theta. We'll be at Theta at 2024.
It'll be Omega, and that'll be it.
Omega. Oh, there you
Bible
go.
with the Alpha and Omega. It's the end of
They
things.
come together. Dale.
That's it,
It'll
yeah.
be like Pitbull
All right.
comes out.
Hey, did Rajesh do my little project this morning?
I do believe that he did.
Because we're going to play a little game to cheer everybody up and hopefully get
I think my nipples are sunburned.
Female Supreme not mad at me anymore.
All right. We are going to do this,
Go wake up Katie.
this, and this.
Perfect.
We are still here.
By Ogre's Mouth. It's extra rib for his pleasure. Gross.
All
All right, what
right.
we do here is I asked
I'm
Rajesh
intrigued now.
to give me a year between A and B. Well, not A and B, but whatever. Between 1970 and 2000 or something like that. And he came up with 1993. So what we have here for you tonight, we have 3 songs where I took a section of lyrics. These are 3 songs that were number 1 on the charts sometime during the calendar year 1993.
These are hard.
That's what she said. And
Mhm.
thank you. I take the lyrics and I put it through the Thorth machine, the Thorth, and change some lyrics around. And
So
there you
if
go.
we were to copy and paste this back into the thesaurus, would it come up with the correct lyrics?
it would come back in Korean. It would be BTS
Hmm.
lyrics.
Ah,
Nice.
got you. All right.
Awesome.
No.
All right,
That's
so
Gangnam
ready?
Style.
Yeah. See, you got it.
Okay, everybody got it? Got it.
Korea, not a no.
Okay, 1. And they had to be written
Singular
out for
sensation.
Katie, who is not viewing, apparently. Tell that kid to go to bed. Okay, assuming that I shall remain, I would exclusively be in thine course. Such I shall exit. Alas, I understand. I shall ponder on thou each stride of the course. Furthermore, I decree perpetual devotion to thou.
93.
1993. Assuming that I shall remain.
It sounds like a slow dance song.
Well, that's because I was speaking. I wasn't singing. Because if I sing song it, then you
No,
don't,
I'm just looking at the lyrics. Like
you don't
would be
love.
like a
I do
slow
love
dance.
Taylor Swift.
I
Assuming-
have absolutely no guess for this. Assuming that I shall remain, so something I will be here, maybe.
Uh-huh.
This is worse than the SATs, man.
Maybe I will be here. Maybe.
What if I read the last one like this and I said,
Chicka chicka.
I'm
Is it
not
that
even
song?
going to do it. Furthermore, I decree perpetual devotion to thou. Ooh.
Wow.
Because she already got it.
What Rajesh was not ready for that.
Thank
let me
God,
tell you.
'cause I'm
Let's
not
bring
Ezra
this over
got
here.
it.
The correct answer is I Will Always Love You.
By Whitney Houston?
Whitney Houston before she
Oh,
drowned in the
Whitney.
bathtub with
Bloom?
7 inches of water. Blip.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's what the bathtub said.
That's horrible. Horrible.
Is it the Bangles? No, it is not. It's already been answered. It's I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. Are you
That was
paying
always
attention
the
or are you still mad
ending.
at that?
I don't know Whitney Houston.
You don't know
When I was
Whitney Houston?
bartending, that was
No,
here's number
I don't care about her.
okay. Number 2.
Number
Here
two.
it comes.
Here it comes.
Gather my mitt, gather my entire essence also, because I dishonestly aid lowering fondness alongside you.
93.
1993. Gather my mitt, gather my entire essence
Grab my
also,
glove.
because I dishonestly aid
Grab
lowering fondness
my
alongside you.
soul. Grab my glove. Grab my soul. Because I dishonestly aid lowering fondness alongside you.
I keep thinking, grab my life into. No, that's not it.
No, 93.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm going, wait.
Whitney, crack is whack.
Crack is whack.
Alanis Morissette.
1993. She was still on. You can't do that on
Ooh.
television in 1993.
Ooh, she was. Oh, Alanis. Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Pearl Jam. I'm thinking of Pearl Jam or something. Man, this is hard. I can't think like this.
I can't figure out that last one
Take my
here.
glove.
That last one is kind of a stretch. I'll give you that one.
Take my hand. Take my breath. Take my breath away.
No.
And
Damn it.
That was earlier. That was Berlin.
Informa.
No, you know, I wanted to do that one, and I looked up the lyrics, and there was no fucking way.
Yeah, I love that song. Oh man,
Actually, that was Informer by Snow.
by
was
Snow.
was a #1 song in
That's a
1993.
great song to rollerblade to, especially downhill.
Informer. You
A
got
lick
the
of
boom
the
boom
potato,
now.
yeah. A lick a
Anyway.
boom boom now.
Let's work on this
Chicka
one.
macka
Gather my
macka
mitt.
I don't know. Hey, man, you're good at this.
Vic, you
are
got the
really
first
good.
one there. Gather my mitt. You got the first part of it.
Take my hand.
I can't help falling in love with you.
Give Linda a ding here for her song.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, that was the UB40.
What?
The UB40
Take
version of I Can't Help Falling in
hand.
Love with You.
Nice, yeah.
Take my hand,
Take my whole
take my whole life too.
Wow.
For I can't help falling, that's lowering, in love, fondness alongside you. There you go. All right. Doc wasn't very happy with that one, so we'll move on to number 3. What do you mean, who? UB40.
You mean what?
UB40.
Yeah, I know.
The
It's a
English-
British band. They're from British. They're from
the English
Britannia.
reggae
Thunderbolts
band.
of lightning, very, very frightening.
No, that was Queen.
I know it's thundering out.
They were
right
from
now.
British too.
Make some very old songs.
These songs,
Oh,
yeah,
Thundering
correct.
IRL.
Both of those songs were remakes of old songs.
Why is the woman being heard?
Wow, that first line is repeated like 3 times.
Also, I would accomplish all for affection. I would accomplish all for affection.
I would do it.
I would
for love.
accomplish all for affection.
Oh,
However,
it's
I am
Meatloaf.
inclined not to complete such.
Mom. Meatloaf.
So was Spaniard right? I would do it all for love,
But I won't do that.
but I won't do that.
That is correct. Thank you for
you
ruining
don't
it
know
for
me
our
very
8
well.
viewers, Spaniard.
I'd do
Yeah.
anything for love.
I had no idea because I suck at this game.
Yes.
That was the first thing that popped in my head. I suck at
I
this
would
game.
do anything for love. I would accomplish all for affection. I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love.
I don't know who
But
sings
I
that, though.
won't do that. I am inclined not to complete such. I won't do
His
that.
name was Frank Paulson.
Ah,
I don't care what his name was.
What was his name? And
His name was
John Bravo.
Richard Cranium.
no, from Fight Club. Meatloaf played the big titty guy. He had bitch tits in Fight Club.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Robert Paulson. His name was Robert Paulson.
Richard Hertz.
All right.
Nobody?
That was great.
Nope.
Preacher would find that hilarious. All right, let's wrap things up. So it's already 7:35. Someone's got a hurt thorax. Oh, wait. Thorax is the middle part, isn't it?
What?
Bug. Game over. We got something funny from Rajesh. He usually put.
Fuckers.
Well, that wasn't very nice. That was uncalled for. All right, Rajesh, since you're working so hard, hit me with the music here since we didn't do it last time we were on. We're gonna wrap this shit show up.
Stand by
I'd
Rajesh
like to
is
thank all of you for tuning in too.
tied up
We were up into
here.
double digits. Tell your friends.
Yeah,
Heck
look
yeah.
at that. That was incredible.
Yeah.
Especially for being gone for like 18 weeks.
I know. What's my prize? You win a thumbs up from me. And well, not today.
Don't you love the glorious music?
I do.
Jeez.
Today in history.
Yes.
September 13th.
Yes. That's hilarious.
September 13th, 1814. September 13th, 1814. In a turning point in the War of 1812, the British failed to capture Baltimore. During
Baltimore?
the battle, Francis
What's
Scott Key
Baltimore?
composes his poem, Defense of Fort McHenry. It's not gay, which is later set to music and becomes the United States national anthem. That happened today. 206 years ago. God damn.
Mm.
Wow.
Or more. I don't know. I can't subtract. I'm
Oh
not
my
good at the
God.
math.
Who the hell cares?
Here's a good one for me and my fellow Democratic brethren. September 13th, 1953. September 13th, 1953.
Richie
Nikita
Valentine.
Khrushchev is appointed General Secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union.
Mm.
Gay!
We will crush you.
Comrade. We'll crush you.
September
Yeah.
13th, 1956. September 13th, 1956. Some of our younger viewers might find this to believe. The IBM 305 RAMAC is introduced. The first commercial computer to use disk storage. Yeah. So how about that?
Look at her. She's
Hmm.
old.
God damn it, Joel. Let's get into that. That's in births and deaths. Ass.
What the fuck, Joel?
Yeah.
Way to ruin everything.
Almost as
Fuck.
bad as Spaniard. September 13th, 1962.
We've been
September
outed, Joel.
13th, 1962. Here's a good one for Doc and his big brother watching. An appeals court orders the University of Mississippi to admit James Meredith, the first African American student admitted to the segregated university. September 13th, 1971. State police and National Guardsmen stormed New York's Attica prison to quell a prison revolt which claimed 43 lives.
Gotcha, bitch.
Attica. Yeah, they sure did.
Was it the
Almost
one where
a-
they were like on the roofs and stuff?
Yeah, and then the police came in and killed everybody.
They were
Yeah,
dancing
okay.
on the-
I think I remember watching a documentary on that.
That's yeah. They didn't. That was.
They weren't
no-
They
fucking
were
around.
mariachis.
No, they
and
weren't. They
everything.
were not. They're like, okay, riot's over. No, it's not. We're rioting. Okay, die. September
Yeah.
13th, 1985. September 13th, 1985. Super Mario Brothers is released in Japan for the NES, which starts the Super Mario series of platforming games. That's what, yeah.
And that's where we're gonna have to cut you off for copyright.
Oh, man.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Oh,
I was just doing. Do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do all you want.
All right.
okay. Births and deaths.
Burf.
Now we're down to 3 deaths because somebody had to steal my thunder.
Yeah, way to go, Joel.
Yeah, okay, we got somebody wake up Katie. Tell her to put
She's-
the baby
she's up.
down.
The thunder's
attention.
keeping her up.
Born September 13th, 1918. 1918. Born September 13th, 1918. American
the Spanish
singer,
flu.
songwriter, and conductor. He was
Like a
from
train
the South.
conductor.
He was married quite a few times. He
Who isn't? Oh wait,
he was on heroin. He was
singer songwriter. Those are like the most generic clues I've ever heard in my entire life.
Wait, but you said this guy
Married many
was on the-
times and does drugs.
he was
and
from
was
the
on the
South.
train?
He was on heroin. He was married.
Philip Sousa.
Who the hell's Phillips?
I said 1918, not 1818 or what. Anyway,
Hmm.
Uh, They made a movie about him.
The heck was that?
Yeah, what's going on?
about him.
He's probably his most famous song is a song about
That
a
never
state.
ends.
About a state.
Yeah,
Cash.
Oh, it's
Conductor.
about Montana. What's that guy's name? His name is Herbert.
Is it about
Montana.
No,
New Orleans?
It was not Johnny Cash, and no, it was not about New Orleans.
Conductor, the guy that took
Oh wait,
tickets.
New
on the
Orleans
train.
is a
That's a city.
city. You're right. I was
Not
thinking of
Elvis.
Louisiana.
Not Johnny Cash. He was born in the South.
He was born
Mississippi.
in the South.
No, it's
I'm
not
gonna
about Mississippi.
born in the South. He was gonna say Murph. I'm gonna say
Give
Murph
Linda a
Stoddard.
ding.
Oh,
Ray
Charles.
Ray Charles.
I
couldn't
never ever would have guessed that based
I
on
couldn't
those.
say an
words.
Wow.
old blind. Well, he's dead now, but I couldn't say a
He's
blind
dead.
black guy that takes it down to 2.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Yes, he's deader than shit.
Uh,
What are we doing? Oh, born 1913.
Born.
Excuse me.
Born.
Hello, start again. Born September 13th, 1939.
39.
1939. American actor and voice artist. Nobody knows his voice artist. Well, I don't know, but he was an American actor, and he was probably probably the most famous Bond villain.
Bond villain. Oh,
Looking for the
so
actor,
either
not the name of the villain.
probably Odd
Oh,
Job
geez.
or who's that other one? I got his picture.
villain.
The guy with the teeth.
In your wallet.
No,
Jaws.
I should. Oh yeah, Jaws. That's it.
In his
Is,
bedroom.
is it that guy?
Maybe.
He was in Billy. No, he was in Happy Gilmore.
Maybe.
Yeah, he was in
Moon-
Happy Gilmore, wasn't he?
Not
Yeah.
Donald Pleasance. What's his name?
Your ball struck my foot.
Yeah, you got that right.
There we go. Give Joel a ding.
Hmm.
Richard Keel. I think he threw an extra H in there, and it's not necessary.
I
Born
didn't know his
today,
name.
September 13th, 1944.
Oh.
Born 1944. American singer, songwriter, bass player, and producer. And the big hint is he ruined the band Chicago after Terry Kath shot himself in the head on accident in a coke-fueled
What?
Damn,
thing.
I don't know that much about Chicago, the band, but
Oh, somebody's going to get it.
250624.
Yeah, they had the good songs, and then Terry Kath shot himself in the head because he thought his gun was unloaded because he was all coked up on a 64-hour bender. And then he died, and then this guy that was born today in 1944 took over the band more or less, and the band sucked since that point. The band Chicago. That's a pretty good horn section there.
Thank you. I practice a lot in
I
the
like it.
shower.
It's kind of like a
So-
French horn, though.
Yes, it was a French horn. It's French.
All right, will you
Voulez-vous?
two stop talking to each other about how supportive you are and just answer the freaking question? Linda, you know the answer to this one because I've complained about him to you before. American singer, songwriter, bass player, and producer who ruined the band
I
Chicago.
missed the question.
Yeah, I know.
That's the
because
question
you
because
missed the
I'm talking
question
about
because,
Bonnie.
well, no, I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're probably the only one that would get. Where's Joel? Joel, wake up. You have Chicago albums.
Oh, I bit my tongue.
American singer, songwriter, bass player, and he ruined the band Chicago after Terry Cass shot
Chicago
himself in the
sucks
head.
anyways.
Peter Cetera,
Yeah.
thank you. God
Oh
damn,
my
we
gosh.
got him on
Damn.
here.
Joel got it.
Yes, Peter Cetera.
Oh,
He was a
we're at
nobody.
the- We're at the cutoff.
Nobody. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Okay, I'm almost done. Whoops, I shrunk the wrong one. Whoops, bro, you don't know. I'm just here to help your views. Whatever. Well, how rude.
Well, thank you, Bonnie.
Yeah.
I could dig it.
Born
Nice.
September 13th, 1969. September 13th, 1969. American actor, director, producer, and screenwriter. I found out today he was the highest paid entertainment guy in the years 2011 and 2012. He's got a
Jerry
thing.
Lewis.
He's got a thing for dressing up as a woman in his movie.
Oh, he's dead too. Never mind.
No, he's not dead.
I was going to say
Born in
Robin Williams.
1969. Nice.
Nice.
When was the last time, Joel?
Rude.
No.
Give Vic a ding.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. That's correct. All right, we're gonna
Medea,
have
right?
one death.
Medea guy.
I'm taking one away because our time constraints here. One death died September 13th, 1996. Died September 13th, 1996. American rapper, producer, and actor. And he just couldn't stay away. Should have stayed home instead of going to see the the Tyson fight?
I feel like I know this one.
I think it was. It was the Tyson Holyfield fight, 96. Right?
Holy.
Maybe. I don't know. It was a fight. It was in Vegas.
Biggie.
Gotcha, bitch.
That wasn't his real name.
Oh,
was it?
holy shit.
What?
Wow. Of all our viewers of all time, I would never give him an extended ding.
Damn, he wins the Pontiac Fiero.
He sure does. And also, the one last note,
Geo
nobody has to
Metro.
guess on this one since Joel has ruined it already 3 times. Died today, September 13th, 2006. Died September 13th, 2006.
R.I.P..
I guess we could say American educator, fine, upstanding citizen, and all that fun stuff. My father and Joel's father died today 15 years ago. Was a very sad time.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Well,
You
he's
educator.
really rest in a bunch of pieces because he's like a pile of ashes. In my mom's closet, he comes out for holidays.
That's a little
He
creepy.
comes out for holidays and hollandaise. He really likes the sauce.
He likes the sauce.
Can't blame him there.
Yeah. All right. Well,
That is
we
hilarious.
gotta wrap things up here. So no big
Wrap
long
it up.
drawn out bullshit. I already guessed. Good guess. Actually, Vic had Tupac. Good job, Vic, on the Tupac. Wow, I might lose sleep over that one. How the hell did you know that one? Way to go, Vic.
He didn't live in a bubble.
I guess
Right,
not.
He was in a hoopty back in the day.
All right.
He's in a room.
Bonnie, stop bringing in reality into just like some funny stuff. Okay, let's just we don't need to bring reality into ruining my.
I know.
joke.
Way to bring
The
us
old man
down.
would have been 91. Yeah, he would have been 91. God damn. I don't think he would have been 91.
It's too old.
I don't know. You know what I'd say if my old man showed up today? Say, what the hell are you doing here? You've been dead for 15 years. Anyway, all right. So that's it. That's the show. Thanks for tuning in. Tell your friends, and if you're here to help our views, come back and help our views again because it's
Heck
fun.
yeah.
You got nothing
Do
else to do
it.
besides sitting
Do
around
it.
waiting to have a kid. All right, Doc,
I got nothing.
Spaniard.
My prize cock died.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Was it
to
the big
hear
one?
that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where to go with this though.
Well, let's just end it on that. note. Thank you. Thanks
Okay.
for watching.
But no, he did die. It's very quiet around here. But he was a big cock. Biggest cock I ever seen.
Bye. See you next week.
And I imagine you've seen some pretty big cocks.